All right, so you're a hunter and you say you field dress your own animals, you quarter them up yourself like I do. You probably use a gambrel like I do. And many times, what's the biggest problem that you've ever had with one? Well, really there is no problem at all until all of a sudden you cut it in half and say you take one hind quarter off and the weight distribution is out of sync. Well, we've got a product we're going to show you tonight that will stop that from ever happening again.
My name's Stephen Mills. Developed a new product for the hunter to easily clean his game. New patented product. Most of your conventional gambrels have a hook where we have to deal with cutting a tendon and possibly dropping your game while you're cleaning. For what we spend on deer meat these days, we want to keep it clean. We're all stainless steel, so that keeps us, with a more sanitary product. We're going to take a feral hog down and show you how to skin it right. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to cinch an animal, whether it's a pig, a deer, what have you. You're going to put a hind foot in either side. Once you get a hind foot in either side, you're going to pull it tight, cinch everything up. Once you get everything cinched up, whatever pulley system that you have, you're going to attach that to the center loop. You're going to let gravity take over once you get it picked up. You're good to go right there.
Take a look at this pig right here. This it's held up with a unique product. This is called Skinit right. And you'll notice that the pig through the hocks doesn't have any kind of incisions made whatsoever. Okay, typically if you're using some kind of gambrel, you've got to make incisions to hold the animal up. But with the Skinit right, you don't have to do that. You'll wonder, well, how's that work? Well, it's really pretty simple. It's all made out of stainless steel. And you'll notice it's got a cable, this 1/4 inch cable that's extremely durable. One of these will last you forever. But what happens is that you hook the animal's hooves through this loop right here and do the same thing on the other side right here. And this cable, this steel cable, is one continuous piece. It goes through, and when it picks up, just the gravity winds up pulling it down and it cinches it up. And so no matter what, you can cut this pig in half, take part of it off, and no matter what, it's not going to drop the other side. So we're going to show you how to take the skin off a pig right now, quartered up, put it in an ice chest, and we're going to show you how come the Skinit right is such a unique product, because you will never ever drop another hind quarter again thanks to the Skinit right. All right, what the guys are doing now, they've hung the hog up and they've got it hanging off the Skinit right. You'll notice how the back legs are hanging in here. And what's really cool about this system is the fact that it's clean. And what I mean by that, typically if you wind up taking your knife and you wind up cutting the hocks of an animal, whether it's a deer, elk, or hog, whatever you're going to hang up, the hair from that's going to get on the meat. And so with Skinit right, it eliminates that from happening. Now, what they're doing right now, they're just pulling the hide off of it.
Basically, we're going to unzip him all the way to his neck, all the way to his throat. So we'll get started that way. We'll start peeling this hide back.
Okay, you'll notice that it's held very firmly onto the Skinit right. But the thing, let me tell you about this product, again, it's made out of stainless, and they could have made it out of aluminum. It would have been a little bit lighter, it would have been a little bit easier for them to ship to you, but you know what, it's aluminum. This is stainless. I mean, they could have cut corners, but this is stainless, and so there are no corners that are cut. You buy one Skinit right, it's going to last you forever. You throw it in the barn floor and you pick it up a year later, it's going to be just as good as it was the day you got it. You can order them directly right here off the website. You can order them online, and they're a cool product for any hunter. You take it, throw it in the back of your truck, and use it when you need it. But as they pull the hide off of this thing, they're really doing nothing special at this point. They're just skinning the animal.
Trying to get this off the hind quarter here, get him peeled back. There you go, all your...
Get up there and get my fingers out of the way, and I'll peel them back.
There you go, all you. And again, we don't have to worry about that tendon that we've got up here that most of us, or a few of us anyways, and skinning deer have cut a time or two. Go ahead, once you get him rolled off that back end, we'll start undressing him.
Get past his tail, then it'll be easier to pull it down.
All right, Wayne, let's spin it around so we can get a good look at what you got going on that side.
There you go.
Watch your hand there. All right, at this point, we're going to skin him down, past his tail. We're going to get around his tail, get him cleaned up, and then we can finish undressing him from there. Just more of a clean thing. A lot of people don't like messing around the tail of most of their animals, but part of it. All right, Wayne, let's go ahead and take the Sawzall, reciprocating saw, and cut that tailbone.
All right.
Good to go?
Good to go.
All right, we're just gonna finish at this point, cleaning on down. Spin around here. We can come on down to getting close to his shoulders. Wayne's you're gonna continue on that back side. At this point, I'm gonna cut around his front legs so we can get ready to pull his shoulders off. We'll go ahead. Got those off.
That's how I'm gonna keep coming back.
All right, you gonna come on down on your side?
Yep.
Skin these front shoulders out. Basically, we're trying to get trimmed down to get the rest of this hide removed down to his neck and around his shoulders. The shoulder has no bone attaching it like the hindquarters do. So we got to be careful that we don't pull a shoulder off in the hide. So it's more crucial on a deer at times than it is a pig, but because you can pull a shoulder off real quick and in a hurry, especially if you have a shoulder shot animal. So we've just got to get this hide trimmed back in a way to be able to remove that shoulder in one piece.
The whole time we're doing this, holding up good. We don't have to worry about anything. We can pull on it as much as we want to.
Yeah, we can pull on this thing and pull on this thing, and Skinit right basically is gravity's taking over, and the more you pull on it, the tighter it gets.
Good gravity, you don't have to keep looking up to wonder if it's gonna stay up on Gambrel or not. Skinit right will do it.
All right, you want me to spin around for you, Wayne?
All right, I'm gonna hold it right here for you.
All right, let me come on down with the back side.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna hold it right for you and hold it stable for you and come on down with it.
All right, we're getting down past the shoulders. Look like we found almost looked like a bullet hole.
Whoever shot this did put a good shot on it.
Yep, go past that shoulder. All right, Wayne, we need to bring that right inside this shoulder down a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna hold it up for you and get after it. There we go.
All right, basically now we're as far as we need to be. Hold that up.
I'm gonna hold this.
I'm gonna ring him for you real quick,
Okay.
so we can get down to bone.
All right. A lot of good meat on this little pig.
Yeah, there is. Basically, all we're doing now is getting down to the backbone. We're gonna get our bucket here.
Where the Skinit right really shines, you've seen one of the features and benefits of it really of holding it to start this process. But you're gonna see when they get the skin all off of it, they cut the head, now they're gonna take the back straps off and the shoulders off. When they take the Sawzall and they cut it in half, and all of a sudden the weight distribution changes and it goes one way or the other, that's when all of a sudden you're gonna see the real benefit of the Skinit right. You're gonna see that it does not drop your meat, period. It's gonna hold it on there, and one guy can skin it right no matter what with the Skinit right. So let's get back and we'll show you what I'm talking about as far as when they cut it in half, you're gonna see the weight distribution change. You're gonna see where this product really helps.
All right, guys, at this point, we're gonna go ahead and remove the front shoulders. That's one.
Other side, good to go.
Get this other side, if you'll hold on to it for me tight there.
Got it.
Watch your fingers.
Got it.
All right, we got the shoulders, that's number 2. Now we're gonna go ahead and pull the back straps. Wayne, if you'll hold that side for me. Cut down the backbone here.
Pork chops.
Let me cut in right here on this side.
Drop it down a little. There you go.
And if you notice, we're doing this without gutting this pig. So we don't have a whole lot of mess to have to deal with. We try to keep it nice and clean as we go. On this particular pig, we're not going to pull the ribs. He's a little one, but if you like, it's just as easy, just another step to go on and take the ribs.
Primo meat right there.
Yes, sir. A couple of boneless pork chops there.
All right.
There's one of them. Let me get around here. Wayne, watch your hands again.
All right.
Go right down the backbone here on the opposite side. Get him trimmed back just like we did on the other side. Peel him right on out of there. Just continue to work him down to as far as you can. All right, we got the second one removed. Sweet meat's in the hole. On to the hindquarters. I'm gonna pull these tenders. They're right here.
You got it. All right.
They're right here. I got them.
I'll hold these guts in right here if you want to get them tenders. Let's spin around what you see. Just like a deer, you got tenders in there.
Yeah, but I already cut one, so.
You get a little meat there.
We'll get a little bit out of there.
If the guts fall down, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
We got the bucket here.
They're not very big, but we'll get them.
Wrap those with bacon.
Yes, sir.
Darn good.
There's one. We're gonna get this little piece right here. That's just a little more. That little bit. Man, that's some good looking meat right there.
Sweet meat.
Yes, sir. Get this other one out. And if you noticed, something else we've done that's maybe a little different than what most folks do. I've learned you always, every time you clean an animal, you learn a little something different each time. Basically at this point, we got all our guts in one little package. So we're gonna drop that. We're gonna split hindquarters and you're gonna see what Skinit Right's all about here in about 2 seconds. You ready, Wayne?
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Okay, hold on right here. I want to show you something. Okay, the Skinit Right. Okay, this is where if you wind up, you skin your own animals and you quarter them up, this is where everybody has had an issue. You wind up, they're going to split this down and then they'll wind up removing hindquarter. What happens? You'll have a weight distribution issue just like this. It's going to change, but with the Skinit Right, it will not drop the meat. We're going to show you what I'm talking about right now. All right, guys, get after it.
There's one. There you go.
Like this. Now what's so cool about this is that, take a look at this. It's nice and clean, and both of them are hung up nice and even. Now, if you're lucky enough to, with a typical gambrel, to not have one fall at this point, then you're lucky. But typically, you're going to already have had one fall on the ground, and you're going to have a buddy come over and grab one while you take the other one off. Now we're going to show you when they knuckle this out and remove one of these hindquarters completely, and it goes like this, the hindquarter's not going to fall out thanks to the Skinit right. All right, go ahead and knuckle one of these out, and we'll show them what we're talking about.
All right, at this point, we're going to go ahead and remove one of the hindquarters. Wayne, if you'll hold that for me.
There you go.
And there we have it.
Now, how is that for slick? I mean, you take a look at this, you think, why didn't I think of that? I mean, this is a cool product. Skin it right. Now, go ahead and you might as well cut that one off of there too.
All right, we'll go ahead and take this one out.
Now, this product is available online, and it is something that it's so simple, yet so effective. And whether you're working on a feral hog like this, or you're working on a deer, white-tailed mule deer, or even an elk, the Skin It Right will help you be able to, well, just like the name says, skin it right. Again, it's all stainless steel. It's got a stainless cable, 1/4 inch. It is strong as can be, and just like the name says, it'll help you skin it right. There you have it. The product is called Skin It Right. As long as you use the Skin It Right, you'll never drop your game. And if you want to order one, Stephen, tell them what they need to do.
Simply go to skinitright.com. You can order them there. If anything ever goes wrong with the product, send it back to me. I'll send you another one. No questions asked.
I know the very first time I saw this Skin It Right, I thought, why in the world I didn't think of that? But I can guarantee you one thing, I'm going to be using it this season and next season, trying to tear one up. I know I can't do it. But all the while, I'll be skinning it right. Thanks to you. Appreciate it. That is a cool, cool product.